Hi there, today I'm going to do a problem out of section 1.6, and in the subsequent videos I'll show you some stuff from 1.7 and 1.8. Starting here with a problem from page 243 of your textbook, number 42. In number 42, we're asked to graph this function, y equals minus f of x minus 2 plus 2, if this was y equals f of x. So I need to think about our transformations of functions. So I need to think about what all the transformations are doing here, and I want to start by listing them in the correct order. And I know I'm supposed to start with horizontal shifts left and right. And so when I look in here, I see a horizontal shift to the right 2 units. Next, I'm supposed to do any shrinking or stretching in either the vertical or horizontal directions. A 1/2 out front here tells me that I have a vertical compression by a factor of 2. Then I'm supposed to do any reflecting. A minus out front of the function says, hey, that's going to be a reflection over the x-axis. And then finally I get to do any vertical shifting up or down. And that's probably the first thing we might have noticed when we looked at the problem, but it's the last transformation where I get to move everything up 2. All right, so I'm going to go and just move these points around and hopefully get a graph. I'm supposed to move this to the right 2, so over 1, 2. A vertical compression is not going to affect this point because if I squish things on the x-axis, they stay on the x-axis. Reflect over the x-axis, still not going to do anything to it because it's on the x-axis, right? If I do a reflection, the middle stays in the middle, and then up 2. So this point becomes that one. All right, let's move this open circle. Right 2. Vertical compressed by a factor of 2, so it goes from being at minus 2 to being at minus 1. Reflect over the x-axis, and then up 2. So I end up with that nice happy point there, and I connect these with a straight line. Over 2, compress, reflect, up. This line segment becomes that line segment. Do the same thing with this filled in circle and this open circle. Right 2, compress, reflect, up 2. All right, right 2, compress, reflect, up 2. And there's my new function. It's been moved right to 2 units, vertical compressed by a factor of 2, and that's why we notice that the slope's different, right? It got squished in the vertical direction. Reflect over the x-axis, that's why they're going up instead of down, and then finally up 2 units to where these points end up. All right, hope that helps. The next videos will come from section 1.7.